Back when they wouldn't build, now they bob. I still got paper tags on my car. Now I got gophers fucking up my lawn. That is annoying. I'm picking my poison. You crabs in a barrel while my lobster is boiling. I'm trying to avoid them, but they keep on coming for me. DMX, what they wanting from me? BMX, I ain't stunting for free. On my mama deceased.
From 161st Street here in the Bronx, MLB The Show's got baseball from Yankee Stadium. We've got an AL East contest tonight between the Baltimore Orioles and the New York Yankees. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Corey Kluber will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
On comes former Cy Young Award winner Corey Kluber. Might have the best right-handed breaking ball in baseball. Great velocity, too, 94 to 96. And he'll throw that comebacker that he'll start at a left-hander's hip and bring it back over home plate. Big overhand breaking curveball. Not a true curveball, more of a slurve, but it's nasty. He does have a changeup. If he has all three of his pitches, he's nearly impossible to center.
Austin Hayes stands in as he looks at a called strike. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in off to a bit of a slow start with just one win in their first 3 tries.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps, line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
At the plate now, Freddie Galvis. Kluber is coming up on a nice milestone in his career. He's just a small handful of victories away from 100 in his time at the major league level. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hayes gets his lead at first, nobody out. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop. Here comes the 1-2.
Oh, hot.
This one's down to third. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. But they will not get it out on the play as he beats the throw to first, and there are 2 on to start the inning now.
The left fielder, number 31.
In now, Cedric Mullins. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
None out, runners at first and second. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Full count, 3-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this is strike 3 called, says Clyde Washington. Might have looked a bit low, but that's out number 1.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. Hard liner to center field. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
The right fielder, Anthony Santander.
Anthony Santander, the next to bat. Into right field, that's a base hit. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
Chris Davis at the plate now, as he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike 1. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw home. And not in time as the run scores. And the last 3 hitters have reached base safely here. You have to wonder whether he's going to be able to settle down here before it's too late. Stepping in now, Maikel Franco. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Torres takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. And he's out at the plate as they cut him down trying to score. So they pick up 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. On now to the Adam Pletko, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. He'd like to do a lot better than that. He's got to do a much better job of keeping base runners off the bases. Cut the walks down and try to limit the hits per 9 innings pitched.
Now to the plate, Gio Urshela. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. pitch on the way. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, it's so far so good as they enter play 3-0 on the young season.
Yeah, guys, this is a dangerous team right now. Game one of a new series, coming off a sweep. Everybody's feeling good, swinging the bats red hot. This should be interesting.
0-2, here it comes. Rolled slowly to first. He's got it. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Brett Gardner.
At the plate now is the designated hitter, Brett Gardner. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Line to the right side. And Gardner's going to reach. It's a base hit.
Batting third, the second baseman, DJ.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. High and deep down the left field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
Left fielder is on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. Next for New York, Aaron Judge. Lifetime versus this arm. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Strike one to start the at-bat. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Fouled away. Hit hard on the ground to short. Fielded by Galvis. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. One left for the Yankees. They trail in this one 3-0. Second inning set to go, and set to go is the second baseman, Pat Valaika.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
Skied into straightaway right. Judge is there, one away.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Adley Rutschman.
Adley Rutschman digging in now, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Go crazy, folks, go crazy. It's a home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. Second home run early in the year as the O's have extended their lead now 4-0.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Now back, the center fielder, Austin.
Austin Hayes the next to bat. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He singled to open up the ball game. Down the left field line and deep, but this will wind up being a foul ball. A 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Slow little roller to third. Fielded cleanly, and there are 2 away now. Digging in, the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. Here's the first pitch to him.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field.
Hicks is under it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 4-0 Baltimore. Leading off the inning, it'll be Luke Voigt, and they could use a spark from him here.
The first baseman.
First pitch on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 2. Fouled off. This pitch is popped up. Galvis over to his left. He's got it 1 away.
Batting 6. The left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Ready now is Giancarlo Stanton. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that tape.
2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he fouls this one off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Hit sharply on the ground, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Go Red.
Next up will be Gleyber Torres, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. Swing and a liner. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Long throw to third. Throw won't get him. So now to the plate, Kyle Higashioka. Fly ball right down the line in left. Catch is made near the line in left, tagging the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. So now to the plate, Aaron Hicks. His prior history versus this arm, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. 0-1 count and the pitch. Torres is off of first with 2 away. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. We've played 2 full. It's the Orioles 4 and the Yankees. Ready now for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, pretty deflating at bat right there, Matty. Not only for him, but the team as well. He's got to find a way to pull a trigger. Can't get caught guessing with runners in scoring position.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder. All the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
And there's out number 2. In now for the O's, Anthony Santander, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1.
Super important situation right here for the pitcher to go 1-2-3. Get back in the dugout, regroup. He struggled early, but if he can knock out this 1-2-3 inning, I think he can right the ship.
In the air out to left. Stanton has a read on it. And that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The third baseman, number 29.
First pitch on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Dribbled to the right side. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Mullins is there, and he'll bring this one in. One out here in the Yankees' 3rd inning. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Hit hard back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, there's another base hit. This is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate. A lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. Hit hard on the ground to the right. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Well, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, Hero. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
2-0 now. Curveball swung on, missed. 2-1 now.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Chopped weakly to the left. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. Count remains 2-2. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Into the box, Luke Voigt. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He popped out in his first trip. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And the run will come in to score from second as they cut the lead in half to 4-2 now.
Boy, talking about picking a teammate up after that strikeout. Big, and I mean big, two-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Strike three called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Yankees forced to settle for one. All set for the start of the fourth. And digging in is the veteran DH, Chris Davis. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down.
And this gets on him quickly here and deflects off him. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. One out now in the Orioles' fourth, and that means Michael Franco, the third baseman, will bat next. Into the corner and slicing foul. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And that misses 1-1. On the ground to third. First, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. That'll bring in the versatile Pat Valaika. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground. Lifted in the air out to right. Judge is underneath this one. And that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth, but before we do that, here's Heidi Wackney. Striding in is Gleyber Torres. He singled first time up. In there, strike one.
No ball, 1 strike.
High and deep down the left field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That has to make you feel really good as the pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Into the box now, Kyle Higashioka. As he'll take a changeup here for strike one. He hit a sac fly earlier. There's a good breaking ball as he gets the bottom of the zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. We're in the fourth inning of a 4-2 ball game. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher. And that's going to be high 2-2 now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, You can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Now another 2-2. Popped him up. Valaika over to his right. And that's the second out of the inning.
Up next,
so now into the box is Aaron Hicks. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 and 2.
That's a dangerous pitch right there. Down and in slider for a called strike.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. The love of the game runs deep with these folks. Back with all ready to go in the top of the 5th. And up next, Adley Rutschman. Kluber gets the sign. First pitch on the way. And it's fouled away. Sent on the ground out to second. Gloved by LeMahieu. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Austin Hayes. He singled and later scored back in the first, making him 1 for 2 so far. Throw gets him, 2 down. So 2 are gone now in the Baltimore 5th. And up next, the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis. Now the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
The 2-0. Lifted down the line in left. Stanton coming on. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Throw into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now a little looper down the left field line, and that's going to fall for a base hit. The throw to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Now batting, the first baseman, Trey Mancini.
So here's Trey Mancini. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep.
It is gone. Holy cow. Oh, my goodness. I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, and the lead is now 7-2.
When this one left the bat, I thought it was going to be an easy out to right, but it just kept carrying and carrying, and the right fielder gave it a great effort and almost brought it back, but no dice.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Davy Garcia will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 83, Davy Garcia.
At the plate now, Anthony Santander. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Now the pitch. 1-1 the count. 3 runs already home here. And that's on the outside corner. 1-2. Weak chopper to the left side. Again, a 1-2.
Great job of running that fastball in on his hands right there with 2 strikes. Even though the batter's able to foul that one off, he's
swing and a drive. This one's deep to right, and we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. Middle of the night at Yankee Stadium. It's the Orioles 7 and the Yankees 2. So the lineup flips over and digging in. Gio Urshela has bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances.
Number 29.
Now the pitch. Here's a pop-up now. Mancini moving to his left. 1 down. So here's the veteran Brett Gardner. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. Fouled away. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he falls behind 0-2. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw to first, and he can't come up with it.
As we watch this, I'm trying to figure out what happened here. Looked like the throw was on target, and it was. He just didn't close the glove over it, and he's safely aboard as a result. Those are tough to explain sometimes.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Santander is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. No hits to this point. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. And the run will score all the way from first. That makes it a 7-3 ball game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given a chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
At the plate, Luke Voigt, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Fouled off.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Mullins finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Yankees forced to settle for 1. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he stressed that a big part of their success has been their ability to take advantage of their opportunities. He said he's seen his hitters take it to another level with runners in scoring position today, which is reflected in their batting average in those situations. Over a 600 clip. Clearly, that's been a big part of the story of this game.
Thank you, Heidi. Going back is the right fielder.
Oh, Doctor, you can hang a star on that baby.
It's a solo home run for Chris Davis, number 296 in his career, as they open it up to 8-3.
That wasn't the plan. You just have a meeting with your pitching coach to go over some strategy, and all of a sudden you throw one and it leaves the ballpark.
And now, Michael Franco pulls this one in the air out to left. Stanton has a read on it. One down. So next to hit is Pat Valaika. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. He swings and lines it to left, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Standing in now, Adley Rutschman. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next it'll be the outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
The left fielder.
As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate.
Stanton.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit ball towards the hole. Galvis has it, and there's 1 down now. Next, it'll be Gleyber Torres. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. And there's a missile off the bat, but it's foul.
If I'm on the mound, the guy gets a hack off on me like that and crushes a breaking ball down the line, kind of note to self, I'm not going there again.
Another one sent foul. 0-2 once more. Just got a piece to the right side. Another 0-2 home.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers.
Ladies and gentlemen,
here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. And now in the box, Kyle Higashioka. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Hits to the plate as a sinker for a called strike 1. High in the air out to center field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Austin Hayes. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. Next up is Freddie Galvis. He doubled his last time up. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. After it is Hicks. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Stepping in next, Cedric Mullins delivered an RBI single last time up. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. On the move is Stanton. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a 2-bagger.
Stepping in now, Trey Mancini, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Hicks going back, still ranging back. Gone! And you know what they say, just late be great. 2-run shot to straightaway center, his second of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times, and this guy's accounted for half of them. Memo to all pitchers the rest of the game: if this guy comes to the plate, you might want to pitch around him.
Domingo Germán enters now in a mop-up role, as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Into the box. Now, Anthony Santander. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Two out, nobody on. And that misses. 2-1.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
Bouncer to the left side, reined in. Throw on to Voit, takes care of him, and the inning is over. But the Orioles strike for 2 thanks to the 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Orioles 10 and the Yankees 3. Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Hicks for his career in this matchup. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. Valdez typically throws a lot of strikes coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals, although he has been snake-bitten by the home run ball at times in the past.
One of the keys for this guy, Matt, is not being afraid to attack the strike zone. With that said, he is prone to giving up the home runs. I think one of the cause of that, Matty B, he leaves a lot of pitches up in the strike zone. He needs to be down in the zone when he's effective. You can see that he was all over that pitch, yanking it down the line. They're lucky that thing bounced over the fence, because if it would have got lost in the corner out there, there's no telling how far he could have gotten.
So now to the plate, Gio Urshela, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Little chopper down the first baseline. Hicks leads off second with nobody out. Popped him up. Rutschman shading to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Striding forward now is the DH, Brett Gardner. He's 2 for 3 thus far, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
1-1 the count now. He's ready now. The pitch. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
To the plate now, DJ LeMahieu. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. His career numbers in this matchup: he's hitless in 3 at-bats. Hit in the air to center field. He can't track it down as this ball falls. The runner from second scores as they inch a bit closer, and he'll get there without a play. It's a stand-up triple.
Now batting, right fielder.
Here's big Aaron Judge. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Comes set with the 0-1. And he looks at a ball. 1-2.
1 ball.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Yankees forced to settle for 1. Now into the box, Chris Davis. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
1-1 the count to Chris Davis.
1 ball, 1 strike.
To 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Drilled to the right side. Mayhew's got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Next up, Michael Franco. He flew out in his last debut. Now the first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's the first pitch to him. Pat Valaika stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Torres brings it in. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're up comfortably, however. It's 10-4. Leading off the inning, it'll be Luke Voigt, and they could use a spark from him here. Roberto Ozuna is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. First delivery to him. Osuna, a previous member of the Houston Astros, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Mullins comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
The left fielder,
Giancarlo Stanton now. And now the first pitch.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
And he takes strike two.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Swing and a miss. Got him with the slurve there. Two gone. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. No balls and a strike to count. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
3-2, full count. And he fouls this one off. Another full count pitch home. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. And that's not. Digging in will be Adley Rutschman. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
The catcher, Adley.
First offering on its way. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike two. This is on the ground over the first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for the Orioles.
So stepping in is Austin Hayes. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First delivery to him. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Stanton has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The bat, number 2.
Up next, Freddie Galvis. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. Tapped up the first baseline. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Stanton on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And next to hit is the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. High in the air out to center field. Hayes is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
Now batting.
So next to bat will be Aaron Hicks. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Fouled off. The next 1-2 pitch. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Gio Urshela. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Last chance for the Yankees. Just hung in there on that one. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. He makes the catch, and the Orioles have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over. 10-4 the final in this game. The Baltimore Orioles get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Adam Pletko earns his first win of the season. Corey Kluber allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that'll...
I ain't talking steak sauce. Run it down and I'm a great boss. Run it ain't for the weight loss. Matter of fact, trying to be the cake boss. Fill up the bag.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. Starting in the AL East, the Orioles went deep 4 times as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 10-4. The Tampa Bay Rays totaled 11 hits as they took down the Red Sox on the road 6-4. The Rangers sent 3 balls into the seats as they blew out the Jays 13-4. The Royals grabbed 13 hits in the game as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 7-5. The Minnesota Twins took down the Tigers in Detroit 5-3. The Houston Astros combined to give up just 5 hits as they destroyed the Angels 7-1.
Tuesday night baseball now from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Baltimore Orioles and the New York Yankees. Yankee baseball starts now. Jordan Montgomery, a hurler from South Carolina, will be the starting pitcher in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy really struggled last year. This season's going to be about a bounce back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
Freddie Galvis is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come out of the gate slowly. Just one of their first 4 have been wins.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Ro, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance To talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like you said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
2 balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter. The 2-1 home. A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Number 31.
Next will be the designated hitter, Cedric Mullins. Lifetime versus this pitcher. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. 4-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, I think this is going to be the key to his success out on the mound. That good movement on that 2-seam fastball is going to keep that ball in the yard and keep this offense on its toes.
LeMahieu is there, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Batting third.
Next to hit, Anthony Santander, as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a drive. How to get that one? You'll need a 50-foot ladder to make the catch. A no-doubt home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. 2nd home run early in the year. As the O's are on the board first, it's 1-0.
Love the homer in the top of the 1st inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here's a little chopper up the middle, scooped up. Throw on to Voit, takes care of him, and the inning is over. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. On to the bottom of the 1st now from Yankee Stadium, and Baltimore has the early 1-0 lead. Matt Harvey, a native of Connecticut, will be doing the pitching in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It'll be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
Now at the plate, here is Gio Urshela. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st. As he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, it appears to be all systems go to start the new year as they've come out of the gates on a 4-game winning streak.
Yeah, guys, you know what as well as I do. Being in the clubhouse before the game, this team's riding high. 4-0 to start their road trip. They're more concerned about what they're having for dinner than worried about the...
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Man, not sure if he was trying to send a message early in the game or what, but I sure hope this doesn't carry over to the rest of the game. Sometimes things like this early in the game really sets the tone for problems later, but I hope that's not the case.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
No ball.
Urshela aboard here at first with nobody out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Chasing after it is Santander. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting first, the second baseman, DJ.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Runners on the move for second. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Runners on first with one down. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Severino looks up and reins it in for out number 2. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with the double in the ball game last night. No balls and 1 strike. And he's set. Here's the 0-1. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Left fielder looking up with a track to the wall. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. All rise, Aaron Judge, a 2-run shot. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Yankees take the lead. It's 2-1.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
At the plate now, Luke Boyd.
The first baseman.
As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
And he'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Hit in the air down the left field line. Valaika gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second, 2-1 New York. Leading off the inning, it'll be Rio Ruiz as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Hit sharply on the ground. LeMahieu's got it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Next, it'll be Michael Franco. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch on its way. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Judge is under it, and that's the second out of the inning. Base is empty, 2 away, and that'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle. Now here's the first offering. Two out, nobody on. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Hit back up the middle. LeMahieu towards second. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Our score remains 2-1. half of the second set to go. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes. The count is Stanton. In there, 2-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. The 3-1. Swung on and missed. A full count now.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using it.
Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. Mountcastle is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Batting 7. The shortstop, Gleyber Torres.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Career numbers against Matt Harvey. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And a ball, 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Well, this home crowd didn't like this guy in the mound before, but now they really don't like him. He's gotten the faithful all worked up by hitting one of their best hitters early on in this game. And you can bet he's really going to hear it if he comes around to score.
At the plate, Kyle Higashioka. 0-1 the count. From the stretch. Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. In there, a base hit. The relay, and he is safe at second base as he legs out a double. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a 2-bagger.
In now, Aaron Hicks. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
0-2 once more. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. The throw is wild, and it gets away. And now the runner will score from third on the errant throw. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela, who was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Now here's a fly ball, well hit. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI 2-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Fouled away. The 1-1.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Popped up. Franco is there for it. And the inning is over. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. More from the Bronx after top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Pat Valaika.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
And an offline throw, but a good tag this time to get his man anyway. So here is Pedro Severino in his career against this pitcher. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Hicks going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So 2 out, nobody on. And up next, the former Philly shortstop, Freddie Galvis. First pitch of the AB now. Popped him up. Higashioka waits on it, and that will end the inning. Orioles down on just 4 pitches. They trail it 4-1. Now at the plate is DJ LeMahieu. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
And now the first pitch.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Now the 1-1 pitch is low and outside for a ball.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
2-2.
I got to count 2-2.
LeMahieu on at first, nobody out. He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2. Line drive base hit. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
And it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing at a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, placing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
Into the box, Luke Voigt, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Hit hard to short. Galvis is there, and he thought about going to second, but he'll go to first instead. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
The left fielder,
Fly ball out toward left center field. Valaika will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Next up will be Gleyber Torres. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Over to first, and that retires the side. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Yankees lead it 5-1. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the DH, Cedric Mullins.
Number 31.
Here's the pitch. hit on the ground out to short. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Now back the right field.
Anthony Santander the next to bat. Fastball right back to the mound. Torres hit the bag. DeVoit in time for the double play. And now they've requested some time to take a look at the replay, and they may decide to challenge that out call.
Well, here's another look at it. It certainly was bang, bang. Wow, tough for me to tell on that look. Definitely a tough call for the umpire there.
So here's Trey Mancini. Hit hard on the ground to short. But that finds its way through for a base hit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Yeah, and with 2 outs, the pitcher was mentally in the dugout already. Now he's got to regroup and find a way to get out of this. Hard not to feel for the guy.
Rio Ruiz to the plate now. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. No runs on 1 base hit, 1 error in the inning, and a man left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Leading up for the Yankees.
As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Just missing here, 2-0.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss. Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days, you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Behind 0-2 now. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. And it's fouled away.
Man, he's going to be kicking himself when he goes and watches the video after this one. That's a changeup, 2 strikes in the wheelhouse. You cannot miss that pitch.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. The relay, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
So now to the plate, Gio Urshela. But this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out. So it's second and third with 1 gone now. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Higashioka at third. Hicks is over at second with 1 down in the inning. Count is 1-2 now. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Fouled off. 2-2 one more time. He finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't...
Well, the side is retired as they make the play. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matta had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you. 2-0 now. Fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
2-2. Line drive base hit. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
That'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And there's a base hit on the line.
The left fielder, number 11, Pat Vallejo.
That'll bring in the versatile Pat Vallejo, and it's grounded just foul down the line. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he fouls this one off. Vallejo, 28 years old. He was a 9th round pick back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Fastball well outside.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Throw, and he's pulled out on a close play at first. Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Reined in. A play at the plate, and the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. And a good decision on the throw as he is meat at third base. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Now, he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Up next to the Yankees.
Now here's the first offering. Luke Voigt is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. And it's fouled away. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. High and deep to center field. Racing back the center fielder at the track. The wall. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him on the fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. Maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
Hey, he's not working the ball in smart locations right here. If he doesn't find a way to hit the corners, this next pitch might be leaving the yard as well.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
The count is 1-2.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
And there's his first base hit in this one.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off the tough count and get himself a base hit.
Gleyber Torres is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And this is a fair ball as it'll head for the 3-14 sign. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice two-bagger.
Kyle Higashioka is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. At the plate now is Aaron Hicks. He doubled his last time up. Fouled off. 7 runs, 10 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors. All set for the start of the inning. And up next, the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis. Liner towards second. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. He'll get it into second. But it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Stepping in now, Cedric Mullins. And he puts it on the ground to second. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get it out on the play.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Row. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Inside.
As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Hit to third. Fielded cleanly. LeMahieu for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Up next for the Orioles.
So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Trey Mancini. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
The 1-1. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Still even at 2-2. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Another payoff pitch. Fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. There's ball four.
That's ball four. Take your base.
Yeah, and if you can make it all the way to the 6th inning before you give up a walk, you're doing something right. He's been very efficient so far, so we'll see if he can get back on track here.
So the next to bat will be Rio Ruiz. He bounced out last time up. And that one yanked just foul. Belted high and deep into right center. Hicks going back at the track. You can kiss it goodbye. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and it's now a 7-4 ball game.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
To the plate now, Michael Franco.
Up next for the Orioles.
This is a look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Yankees 7 and the O's 4. Now to bat, Gio Urshela. Set to start it out for the Yanks here in the 6th.
Third baseman, number 29.
Travis Lakins enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for the Orioles.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Travis Lakins.
Hey! 0-1.
The windup and the 0-1. This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
Oh, that's upstairs.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Mountcastle is right there, 1 down. Next to dig in, Brett Gardner. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Here's the pitch.
Hey!
Popped up. Mancini over to his right, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Now it'll be DJ LeMahieu grounded out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him.
Counts 1-0.
2 out, nobody on.
Yeah.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. One and 2 to DJ LeMahieu.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
drilled on the ground is short. For the first with time to spare, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They hold a 7-4 lead. So now here is Ryan Mountcastle. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. This is in the air to right. Judge is camped under this one, and very quickly one gone. Now at the plate, Pat Valaika. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Here's the pitch. Grounded weakly toward third. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th, as now there are 2 away. And stepping in, Pedro Severino. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even more on the next one.
Popped up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Aaron Judge.
The right fielder, Aaron.
He starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch, and he fouls this one off. And it's fouled away. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Now back.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And an 0-2 he misses with a fastball. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and no strikes. Can't catch up to that pitch, and it's a ball and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Fouled off. Judge, the runner at second with 1 away. The 1-2 is a breaking ball. They can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Another try at 2-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Now here's the first offering. Gleyber Torres is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. 2 out here and a runner at second. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Yankees shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Yanks lead 1. They hold a 7-4 lead.
Is this redemption for my soul?
Chad Green will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Number 57, Chad.
Freddie Galvis will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. He's set. Here it comes. Fouled away. And he misses with it, 1-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
2 strikes.
The count now at 2-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. Oh, he brought it back. Digging in next, Cedric Mullins. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now the first pitch. Pops this one up. Urshela has a play. And he makes the catch for the second out. Next to hit is Anthony Santander, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Rounded back up the middle. Throw on to Vogt, takes care of him, and the inning is over. Stepping up is Kyle Higashioka. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
First offering. No balls and 1 strike. Sean Armstrong is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Again, another foul ball. The 0-2 home. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but now that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Aaron Hicks comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Well, that's just a nice executed pitch right there. To have the confidence to go in, pound it inside. If he's got that, this team's in trouble.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
At the plate now, Gio Urshela as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So the Yanks go.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
So with a safe situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander Aroldis Chapman. Now to the plate, here is Trey Mancini. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
And he fouls this one off. Fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Chapman, a Cuban-born ball player. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
2 balls and a strike to the Orioles' first baseman. And it's fouled away. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Rio Ruiz comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Now the pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line toward right center. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
Up next for the Orioles, the 3rd baseman, Franco.
In now, Maikel Franco. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Hicks going back. Still ranging back.
Oh, doctor, you can hang a star on that baby.
So a 2-run shot to left center, and it's now a 1-run game, 7-6 now.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
Up next for the Orioles,
into the box, Ryan Mountcastle. First pitch misses to him. It's ball 1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
Line drive to left. And that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Next to stand in is Pat Valaika. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. From the stretch.
Nope.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
The 1-0.
Inside, ball 1.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
The 2-0. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. 2 down. Darren O'Day gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off.
Your attention, please.
Pedro Severino will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. Austin Hayes will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. From the stretch, here's the pitch. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1. A ball and a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
I mean, that's a classic case of coming off your backside right there. He lost his entire back leg, was out in front, couldn't keep his hands back.
Scooped up. Throw on to first, and the Yankees come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Wow, you don't see a closer finish better than that very often. Only needed 4 pitches to slam the door in the face and salt this game away for his guys.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. New York jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jordan Montgomery gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Matt Harvey was hit hard to the tune of 7 earns. He takes the loss. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 7 runs, 11 hits. 1 error, they left 6 men on base. For the Orioles, 6 runs, 10 hits. No errors, they left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 44 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 47,309. The Yankees.
Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday's action. Starting in the AL East, the New York Yankees racked up 11 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Orioles 7-6. Brandon Lau had 3 hits on the day, leading Tampa Bay over the Red Sox 3-2. Nate Pearson won the game, finishing a complete game 1-hitter as the Blue Jays claimed the win over the Rangers 6-0. The Detroit Tigers grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 2-1. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim got the home victory against the Astros 4-2. Ramon Laureano really cashed in at the dish with 3 hits and 6 RBIs as the Athletics downed the Dodgers 10-4. The Seattle Mariners combined to allow only 4 hits as they dismantled the White Sox 6-0. The Cardinals got 12 hits in this one as they took down the Fish in Miami 6-5. The Phillies starting pitcher, number 70, got his first career win, leading the Fightin' Phils over the Mets 2-1. The Braves combined to give up just 5 hits as they pulled away from the Nationals 8-0. Javier Baez was a force at the plate, driving in 3 runs, helping lead the Cubs over the Brewers 3-2. The Reds sent 3 balls into the seats as they sank the visiting Buccos 9-4. Trevor Story drove home 3 runs, leading the Rockies to a win against the Diamondbacks 6-3. Jurickson Profar added 3 RBIs to his total, helping the Padres get the win over the Giants 4-3. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.
Wednesday Night Baseball set to come your way from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight, the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Baltimore Orioles and the New York Yankees. It's Yankees baseball, and it comes your way next. gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Not many better in the game than this guy right here, Matt. Garrett Cole. He brings the goods. Fastball approaches near 100 miles an hour. Hard assortment of breaking pitches. And on top of that, he's a winner, and he loves to be a big game pitcher. You'll know early if he's attacking the strike zone and has a 1-2-3 inning. Pretty good chance he's not giving up very many runs in this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive, base hit. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
Not even letting the fans settle into their seats, and he's coming unglued first pitch. Nice base hit to the outfield.
Adley Rutschman digging in now. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, it's been a middling start to the season as they come in 2-3 over their first 5.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Row getting to 500 on this.
And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. And he is in there.
Hey, they're seeing this pitcher well right now. They were obviously paying attention in the hitters meeting. He's found a barrel to the first 2 guys to start this game. Now he's got to worry about the middle of the order.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini, as he'll take a look at ball one. Swing and a miss for strike one.
Hey, guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out.
High and deep to center field. Hicks going back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. The relay on to second, but he's in safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Definitely a solid way to start the game offensively. It always feels great to jump out to a 1-0 lead in the first inning, but now they've got a chance to really set the tone. 2 more runners in scoring position that they obviously don't want to leave out there.
Anthony Santander, the next to bat, pulled toward right center field. After it is Hicks. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Into the box, Austin Hayes. And the Orioles looking for more here in this game's opening frame. Now here's the first offering as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Oh, 1. Here it comes. Heading out towards shallow right. Here comes Gardner. He makes the running play. 2 down. And they'll put the tag on him between third and home. And I don't know what he's thinking, but here comes Brett Gardner now as he'll lead things off in the home first.
Leading off for the Yankees, the right fielder, Brett.
And the pitch.
Gardner. Ball.
Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they've been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, I think if you would have asked the manager of this team, first 5 games of this road trip, you're going to go 4-1. He would have signed that in blood. So let the guys continue to play the way they've been playing. Everything is going nice right now.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. No balls and a strike to count. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Soft liner to the left side. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. Be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit. This guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Santander is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting fourth. The left fielder.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's 1 for 3. 0-1 the count. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Called strike 0-2. Drilled down the line. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees. They trail things here 2-0. And now, Freddie Galvis. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Maikel Franco. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. First pitch on the way.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
Pat Valaika comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he's safe.
Last pitch was a fastball. Tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
That'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. No movement on base. It's ball 1. Galvis on third. Valaika at second with 1 away. Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home is a fastball that misses. Hard hit toward the hole. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. Oh, and look at the throw from Stanton. He is out at the plate.
Number 31.
At the plate, Cedric Mullins. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Runner in scoring position with two gone. The 0-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Hicks is under it. And that ends the inning. Orioles settle for one. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Baltimore's out in front, 3-0. And now here is Luke Voigt in his career versus this pitcher. 2 hits in 7 tries. He's taken him deep once. First pitch of the AB on its way. And he takes ball 1.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
That misses 2-0.
I can't tell you how big a pitch that is right there to be called a ball. 2-0 as an offense.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And that'll put the Yankees on the board. It's a 3-1 ball game.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday. So you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Next up will be Gleyber Torres. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Torres is certainly known in part for power at the plate, in particular in these types of matchups against a left-hander on the mound.
Yeah, because he knows that lefty can't get inside on him. What a comforting feeling you know it is as a hitter when that pitcher has nowhere to go on the inner half of the plate.
First offering on its way. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks.
The center fielder.
As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Called strike at the knees, 1-1.
Hey, be on the lookout right here. Usually when a pitcher drops in a curveball for a strike looking, now he'll try and throw it in the dirt, get you to fish a little bit. I want to see where he goes here.
This is foul right side.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
And that's the second out. Next, here is Clint Frazier. Trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. The next 3-2. Drilled right back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Boy, talking about making a pitcher work, D-Row. 8-pitch at bat. Finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him, not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting a result. Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
The next 0-2. Lifted the other way to left center. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. Clearly enjoying their time here at the ballpark, as are. Stepping in once again is Adley Rutschman, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Hey, a lot of smiles to go around on the offensive side. First time through the order. That's already their 6th hit today as a team.
So here's Trey Mancini as he'll send a ground ball down to 3rd. To second for 1. Out to Voit in time for the double play. So base is empty now after the double play. And set to go as the switch-hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander. Loud contact there, but it's well foul.
He's going to eliminate that pitch right there. He was all over that, just wasn't able to keep it fair, but he's not going to see that pitch again.
2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. They're up 3-2. Bottom of the 3rd now, and set to go is the 3rd baseman, Gio Urshela. First offering on its way. Plays off 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Too high, and it's 3-0. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd.
Now back.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
DJ LeMahieu.
1-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
Right back into a good hitter's count now after what was a pretty dreadful.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Santander on the run. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Giancarlo Stanton now 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set and the pitch.
Wow, I'm shocked the hitter took it right there. That's a well-executed pitch down in the zone to try and get that double play.
Ball inside.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
It's fouled off. And another foul ball. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch.
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen.
Nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
Stepping in now, Luke Voigt. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. The windup and the 0-1. Still only 1 out in the inning. Fouled away. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat. Was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him before the strikeout.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And there's ball 1. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hayes on the run for it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. We're through 3 in the Bronx. It's now 4-3 Bombers. Austin Hayes the next to bat as we begin the top of the 4th.
The center fielder, Austin Hayes.
First pitch coming. Here it is. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Ooh, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
Popped up, and he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. 1 out now in the Orioles' 4th, and up next, the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis. No balls and 1 strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Another one sent foul. The next 0-2. Swinging a blooper to the right side. LeMahieu backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. To the plate now is the designated hitter. Michael Franco comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. The throw into second. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. Looking at the advanced data, our researchers found that about 9 of 10 swings are resulting in some sort of contact today, which is well above Major League average. The result has been a lot of balls in play, a lot of hits, and solid run production, guys.
Ball.
Thank you, Heidi. 2 balls and a strike to count. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Aaron Hicks will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Ball.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Runs coming fast and furious here. 4-3 our score as we play the fourth. 3-2 to the Yankees center fielder. And he fouls this one off. The payoff pitch one more time. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Now to the plate, Clint Frazier singled in his last at-bat. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
The next 0-2. Four runs, 5 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. And it's fouled away. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out.
We'll have to press pause as that's strike 3 to retire the side. So now to the plate, Pat Valaika. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole. Hard hit towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. So now to the plate, Ryan Mountcastle will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Comes set, and the 0-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Valaika gets his lead at first, nobody out. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop. Working for the punch out and the offering. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. Hicks is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Ready now is Adley Rutschman. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Orioles lead one. They still trail it here 4-3. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Brett Gardner.
Ball one.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one.
Well, he's still out there to start the fifth inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Means moving to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Next for New York, Gio Urshela. And that misses ball one.
1-0.
We're in the fifth inning of a 4-3 ball game here. Now here comes the Oriole manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Started to swing there, but did he hold up in time? He did not, says Ed Drummond at first, and that's strike 1. 1-2 to DJ LeMahieu.
Playing 12. 1-2's the count.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Mullins able to track it down for the third out. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they hang on. Ready now for Baltimore. Trey Mancini. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Gardner going back, still going back.
It is gone. Holy cow. Oh, my goodness. I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
At the plate now, Anthony Santander. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Stanton has to run a ways before he gets there in time to record the out. How about that?
Now that the center fielder.
In now for the O's, Austin Hayes. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
The third baseman, number 2, Freddie Galvis.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis. 0 for 2 with the runs scored so far. First pitch on the way. One strike now from Cole. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Orioles get a run thanks to the long ball. Bottom of the 6th coming up. All even now at 4 apiece. Bottom of the 6th inning now. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton. And he'll take strike 1 of the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Very weakly on the ground. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number 1.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Into the box, Luke Voigt, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Here's the pitch. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around. And these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
Into the box now, Gleyber Torres. A ball and no strikes. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And gone. An absolute bomb. So a solo shot here to left center field. First home run of the campaign for him as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now. There's 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it. And this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens. You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Drilled to the left side. Reined in. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. The Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. Bottom third of the order, 7, 8, 9, due up to start the 7th. Striding in is Maikel Franco. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, his wheels got him in trouble a little bit last time. Tried to take advantage, thought the defense was napping a little bit. In retrospect, maybe he should have just shut it down and steal second base.
Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Hit on the ground out to short. Torres scoops it up. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. That'll bring in the versatile Pat Valaika. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Hit sharply on the ground. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th, as now there are 2 away. So next to hit is Ryan Mountcastle, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Still down a run. It's 5-4. And now in the box, Aaron Hicks. He bounced out last time up.
The center fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Dribbled down the third baseline. Cesar Valdez comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Another 1-2 delivery. Grounded softly down the line toward first. And there's 1 away. In now is the Yankees DH, Clint Frazier. Prior history in this matchup, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Valdez stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. Has had his name floating around the rumor mill lately, and it sounds as though he could be a trade target for the St. Louis Cardinals. They're believed to have strong interest in acquiring him.
Yeah, I think the team that acquires him knows that this is probably a rental situation. They'll have the opportunity to sign him in free agency, but they're looking for a boost for this ball club, and he certainly can provide that.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Clint Frazier becomes the second out of the bottom of the seventh. Brett Gardner stands in as he looks at ball one here. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. And he gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2.
Hey, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team right here. Relief pitcher has come busting through the gates and done his.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Santander on the run. On the warning track, he makes the catch. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Aaron O'Day will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 56, Aaron O'Day.
Back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Cedric Mullins. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty-looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
At the plate, Adley Rutschman, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time, laid off for ball one. The 1-1.
No, that's the ball.
4 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game, when guys get count leverage and take fastballs. It's a game of fastballs. You calibrate everything off the heater. Surprising take right there.
And it's another case. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing. Stepping in now, Trey Mancini. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Hicks going back to the track, to the wall. You can kiss it goodbye. So a solo shot here to left center field, and we are tied again.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
In now, Anthony Santander. The bouncer to the left side. On the first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. But some late inning heroics here as this home run makes us even again. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. All even at 5 apiece. Now into the box is Gio Urshela. His prior history versus this arm. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Here's the first pitch. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers work.
Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And as Yankees fans here on television quite frequently, see ya! And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Under it is Hayes, and that's the first out of the inning. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch of the AB now. And he'll take a look at ball 1.
1-0.
1 out, nobody on. Fouled off. Fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. He's at the knees and called strike 3.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he misses there, 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
Line drive to left. Mullins finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. The Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. Last chance coming up for the Orioles. It's now 6-5 New York.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
So with a save situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander Aroldis Chapman. All set to start the 9th in this one. And digging in is the outfielder, Austin Hayes. He's set. Here it comes.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing. He's down 1-2.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
1-2, here it comes. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Here it comes. Freddie Galvis is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Now, this is a perfect example of why this manager feels so confident going to this beast in the 9th right here. He is throwing absolute thunder right here, pumped up, and looks the part.
Hits this one hard the other way. Gloved by LeMahieu. On to first, and the Orioles are down to their final out. Next, it'll be Michael Franco. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's gone 3 for 4. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
No.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. That evens it up 1-1. Here it comes. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. The New York Yankees sent 5 balls over the wall to come out on top in this one. Darren O'Day claims the win out of the pen, his first. Aroldis Chapman earns the save out of the bullpen, his second. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 6 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 2 men on base. For the Orioles, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 24 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.
Feel the bass when you not around. Golden glove with a triple crown. I raise the ring cause I hold it down. I'm about to chase.
Good Thursday morning to you, Show Nation. Let's jump right into Wednesday's baseball action. Starting in the AL East, the New York Yankees tallied 5 home runs overall as they took down the visiting Orioles 6-5. The Red Sox hit 3 long balls as they beat the visiting Rays 8-5. The Rangers got a walk-off win against the Blue Jays 3-2.